Representing Bing Bong Esports, the blue is Azura. Representing Platinum Heroes is the red Ro4. It is LetaleX. Alright, going for the double gateway as normal as you usually see in PvP. Flight records roughly about the same time. Both players can scout. See nothing really fishy about mirror builds. Mirrored opens. Gets the probe. It's gonna be annoying. Both players are upping for the both Sentry Stalker opener. Now who follows up with the Adept? Interesting. Ooh. It's the block on the ramp here. Nice way to just scout to see what comes out without losing the probe. We saw this a lot yesterday in the games in the 3D Clan SNW Cup yesterday. We see here, Littell is going for more for a robotics bay, or robotics facility. Yeah, Azura's just pumping out stalkers and sentries. Looks like he's about to push here. Orb gate is finishing for both players. Azura's going to deny the third base here. As Azura's getting the Twilight Council behind this. And looks like Azura's going to like, okay, I'm going to return home. Even though those adepts, oh, both players are going to lose their one adept each. Fortunately, this adept is not going to get in to do any more harassment. This actually brought back the entire army of Azura, as LetaleX is going to get their third down with no problem. So the Immortal is going to come out here. Warp Prism here for LetaleX. Adept is going to confirm there is a third base down, as Azura is going to get his own as well. Blink is started as well. Azura's checking all his check boxes for his builds. Lucy's the Adept. The Adepts haven't really paid off as much as they should have for either player, so as Littell gets two more Adepts to go across the map. And the Hallucinate Phoenix just missed those two. So the idea what LetaleX is going to be doing, he's going to have the depth shade in, distract the army of Azura, and have the warp prison come in and warp in some units. It's a nice idea. It's a very good idea to distract, receive the warp prism here. Or he's going to go do double shade in. One into the natural, and one into the main by the looks of it instead. Alright. Azura's was waiting for those, but he's not waiting for these, but however his buildings do see it. And I believe it forces a recall. And one of the depth is gonna get picked off here. Azura sees it all, knows everything, but the adepts are gonna get picked off here. 8 probes for 4 adepts. No, would love to see double digits between the 4. Or Prism now just stuck in this dead zone area, however. Zera's gonna move across the map here with his stalkers. They do have blanks, so... Oh, getting Hallucinate Phoenixes to push the Warp Prison into the area of the stalkers here, which is a very nice little trick here. Try to get rid of it, but Letale decided to hold position on that. Stalker's still trying to find... Nope, doesn't see a 4th base. However, there are like 3 Immortals here to push this away. As it looks of it, Azura is trying to get his 4th base down as well. Stalker's gonna find the probe here and gonna take out the pylon and the probe. And these stalkers are actually in trouble now. Letale is just gonna come in here and clean this up. Maybe force another recall. Azura cannot afford to lose these stalkers, which she will. However, he is gonna get his 4th base behind this. And that was a good chunk of his army as well. There's only Zealots, an Immortal, and 2 High Templars here to defend it back at home here for Azura. And there's still that pesky Warp Prism as well for Letale. Letale trying to use the Zealots to distract the army, but that is a lot of Zealots here for Azura. However, +2 ground weapons for Letale. Azura opting for the ground armor, level 1. Both players getting their 4th bases. Letale has his army divided up here, trying to get a run by into the 4th here to distract the main army. Azura. Letale's just gonna return home with his main army. So we see Azura's getting his observers up and stationary. Alright. Oh. Was there just out of range, just slightly out of range. However, this Warp Prison is still back here. Letale still can utilize that. As Letale is trying to get scouting pylons out, maybe take a 5th base as well, by the looks of it. But however, Azura is ready to come for. He smells the blood in the water here. Would be nice to see Letale just to send these Zealots into the Mineral Mine here to the 4th base. But however, back here at his 4th base comes the army of Azura. It's gonna get that pop. Oh, brings the hallucinated Colossus and an Archons to make sure looks like there's lots. But whatever, there is a lot of Zealots here for Azura. Oh, Zealot's gonna come in from the behind here. Try to take out the Immortals, but there are a lot of Immortals. There is +2 Ground weapons here, and now we see the run by going in on the mini off the mini map. But Azura has a lot here, but a lot of it, his army is hallucinated here. These Emerlos putting in overtime, but they are gonna melt to these zealots. We get another. The run by is still going in here. And Letale is gonna lose his 4th base. He's gonna reclaim his new one at this 5th base location. Hopefully, Azura did not see that. And Zerber is just gonna go down. Letale desperately warping in more zealots. Trying to get an Archon. He's gonna call GG.